something, so we are paying the EMIs, right? Okay, so that's amazing. I received very interesting replies on this chat box where we need to invest. Definitely, sir, we will talk about it because of this training program actually organized for this only from Aditya Birla Capital. Okay, so definitely we'll share some guidelines for you all. First of all, see, there is a one of the person जिसे हम Godfather बोलते हैं, Godfather in the investment market, Warren Buffett. Hope you all heard this name, right? And he said, his one of the quote here: "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Right, and I think you guys are like agree with this quote also because of he is a very successful person. And about him I want to share something. On the age group of 10, he done his first ITR, income tax return. Means definitely in today's generation people know what is the ITR and all the things, but doing the ITR and actually think it is like impossible, right? So definitely we'll follow his footsteps. What's wrong with just saving? What is inflation? Inflation we called in Hindi, it is a mudrasfiti, right? Inflation, it is a costing. Okay, how it is impacting? For example, if in a month your expenses is about to 30,000 rupees, just like this map is in your screen, it is visible. Okay, so if in a month if your expenses is 30,000, so like your medical expenses, your education expenses, fuel, petrol, everything, okay, your according to your lifetime, well, taking the one of the minimum example, after the 5 years, if inflation 7.1% is going with this thing only, so after the 5 years, for the expenses in our daily life, we have to collect the 40,000 rupees. And after the 15 years, it will be a 60,000 rupees, and after the 20 years, it will be 80,000 rupees. Means for the daily lifestyle expenses, we have to put the money more and more, right? And why, how this inflation doing a work, I'll explain in some slides. What is the solution for it? We'll talk about the solution because of definitely you are investment on lands. Dr. Sakam sir said, yes sir, lands also I'll mention what is the different tools is available in the market and what are you doing and what I am giving the learning through this training program. Because of in this training program we are not promoting any kind of things. It is just a SEBI and Aditya Birla guidelines that what you are doing till now date, and from this training program how you can improve your financial plannings. Okay, so first of all here
I'm sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
Your PPT presentation is somewhat blurred. You cannot read any contents.
Okay, you are not contents. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. I'll do working. Right now you can see the content clearly, sir?
Yes, okay. Now it's okay.
Now okay, sir? Okay, now, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So before I'll go ahead, I'll launch one of the poll for all of you. Please give me an answer of it. What do you prefer for financial planning in current date? Please. There is a 4 option is mentioned there: buy a car, retirement planning, purchase home, or travel. What do you prefer? Please. You guys have a 1 minute, so I can observe what is the actually your financial planning. Okay, right now only 18 participants replied. Come on, we have a 60 participation over here, and I want full of participation. That's amazing. Thank you so much. We'll wait more 15 to 20 seconds. What people replied here? can see if other are not active, so I getting like जिन्होंने reply नहीं दिया है, I can see कि उन लोगों ने activation यहाँ पर नहीं दिख रहा है, right? So well, it is a good number of responses. 43-45 responses are here. So right now I am ending this poll, and my question with you all: what do you prefer for financial planning? Do you prefer a buy a car? Do you prefer a retirement planning, purchase a home, and a traveling? So most of people replied here purchase home. Most of people, and second one is the retirement plan. Okay, and few are a buy a car and few are a traveling. Okay, all right. So here I am doing the end this poll. Share the result with you all. You can see in your screen also. Okay. So sir, after this poll, my second question is: do you want to depend for the retirement planning on your children? Vishal Walia sir said no, and other participants, whatever the 4 options you seen in this poll, do you want to depend for any kind of a financial planning on your children's? Yeah. Or other ones no. Most of us said no. Dr. Vijay Kumar said also no. Okay. Sir, बच्चे तो अपने ही हैं, right? See. Okay. So most of interesting answers I am getting, right? That you want to do financial planning very independent. So what is the safeguard for against about the inflation? So what is the first solution is here? Start saving the earlier you start the better, right? Second one is progress from savings to investing. Put money to work rather than accumulating or keeping it idly. Okay, you work hard your money. Of course, you are working hard 24 hours. You are not seeing your relation. You are not seeing your health also. You are working hard for your money. So my thought is, sir, if money will put in the right way and will getting the right rate of interest, so definitely it will be very helpful in the future for the retirement planning especially, and benefits from the power of compounding. So here I am sharing with you all one of the interest video. Okay, so hope you all will be the enjoy this one. I'll give me a 1 second. I'm sharing one of the video here, so you will clearly see what is the inflation actually, or how it is working.
Inflation, your savings' biggest enemy, and here's how to beat it. Meet Sharma.
Yes, my video is ready to share with you all, and we'll check once a sound also. Okay. Please give me a reply. Are you getting the sound from this video?
He loves his morning walks and never forgets to drink his favorite masala chai at the street corner. He's been drinking chai at the same chai wala since 1980. Inflation. Inflation, your savings' biggest enemy. And here's how to beat it. Meet Sharma ji. He loves his morning walks and never forgets to drink his favorite masala chai at the street corner. He's been drinking chai at the same chai wala since 1980. No wonder he proudly regales stories of how the tea was sold at just ₹2 when he first started drinking tea at the shop. Of course, how over the years the price of chai has risen and the cup has shrunk, thanks to inflation. So, what is inflation? Inflation, in simple words, refers to the rise in the price of product and services over time. It affects every aspect of life: food, clothing, education, homes, travel, healthcare, gadgets, etc. For instance, if your monthly expense for groceries, maintenance bills and leisure is about rupees 30,000 in 2020, it won't be enough to meet the expenses 5 years from now. So, if we assume a 7% rate of inflation, you will need about rupees 42,000 in 2025, rupees 59,000 in 2030, and rupees 1,16,000 in 2040. But before you brush this aside with the simple logic that prices tend to rise over time, consider this. Is your income increasing at the same rate, if not faster? Yes? No? Sometimes? If your answer is a no or sometimes, then unlike Sharmaji, you won't be able to indulge in your favorites the same way. You will soon be faced with serious questions. What will I have to give up to prevent going into debt? How will rising costs change my lifestyle? And if these issues occur while you still have a job, can you even imagine the struggle after you retire? Especially if you rely solely on what you save. Inflation can be your savings' biggest enemy. But it doesn't need to. Be like Sharmaji, who managed inflation by choosing investment solutions that potentially offered higher returns. He wasn't a financial wizard. He didn't do any investment mumbo-jumbo. All it took was a little planning and some discipline. He invested a small amount every month throughout his career in investment options that returned more than the rate of inflation. Some SIPs in mutual fund schemes, asset allocation moves, and voila. You, like Sharmaji, can enjoy your chai throughout your life. You may consult your investment advisor to make sure your investments grow faster than the rate of inflation. An investor education and awareness initiative of Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Okay, so I hope you understand what video want to say about inflation, right? And all the myth and all the wrong, false things will be clear. Please give me a reply in the chat box. Are you understand what is inflation and how it is impacting in your daily lifestyle, financial management? And sir, in the financial thing, when will we are investment in that thing which is giving a right rate of interest, right? Which is called be a power of compounding. If we are investing in the power of compounding with a very small amount, right? Which is giving the daily rate of interest. That will be very helpful for the retirement planning. If we are going with that thing which is giving a more, we are expecting more rate of interest, that is not possible, right? So yeah, I'll back to my presentation here. After this, as the inflation video said, start earlier as you can do. Okay, so next we'll talk about this is the solution. What is the financial planning? Okay, first of all, you have to define your financial goals. What do you want? As I asked you about, you want to buy a car, you want to do the retirement planning, right? You have to first do the your asset allocation. I'll explain what is the asset allocation, right? Accordingly, you have to invest. If you want to do a small amount of rupees, you can take. Okay, so next slide I'll show with you all what is the asset allocation. Before that, Warren Buffett sir said, never depend on the single income, make investment to create a second source. Sir, definitely I'll agree with this quote, but from the last so many years I am doing the working in this corporate sector, and I know that 24 hours also less for the completing a work, right? So yes, it is not possible to start as earliest second source of income, but my thing is we can start with the small amount of rupees and in the investment journey, okay, which can give the right rate of interest. Okay, so first of all I'll explain what is the asset allocation. Before that, I asked you about that you have to do the retirement planning or whatever the financial planning on the goal-based investing, right? Here in your screen you can see you want to do a higher education, you want to purchase a car, whatever the thing is, it should be in the goal-based. If you are, in between, presentation is not. Give me 1 second, sir. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Yeah. Right now you can see the presentation, sir.
Oh, yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yeah. So I said to you, sir, you have to be a goal-based. Okay. For example, what is the goal? You are assuming you having a minimum amount will take